That's pretty much all I have left to say at this point. Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PS Vita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again. You already know the whole rigmarole here with a not exciting video, and if you are new here and love everything PlayStation Vita and bad news every week, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to tell me your thoughts and opinions on this topic down in the comments section. Well, despite all of the great turnarounds that Sony has done with the PS Vita, there is sadly still some negative news, a black lining on this cloud, if you will, that we have to discuss because it was recently confirmed this week. And at this point, I've lost track of how many times I have died on the inside. Geez, thanks Sony. You may remember a week or two back, I had launched a video called PS Vita Store Games to Get, just in case, which don't worry, I do plan to make future iterations of that segment, and do a blatant plug for that video itself. Link in the description. Now, when I made that video, I talked about a game called The Dreamlands Icee Plays Quest, which again, highly recommend if you love 90s point-and-click adventure games. I still wonder if I'm actually saying that name right. But during the launch of that video, I had the developer of the game comment in the comments section of that video. Really nice people too, by the way. We started talking in the comments section, and they ended up informing me about something that I had no clue was even a thing. And of course, this being the PS Vita, we know that that's never a good sign. And this is what they had to say. It's gonna feel really weird quoting myself here, but I guess life is all about new experiences. I ended up telling them how much I love their game Dreamlands, and they replied back saying, "We plan to make another game, this time a little bigger, but the Vita not accepting new games after August, we can't make it anymore." So wait, you're telling me now here that despite the fact that Sony is allowing the PS Vita store to continue for the foreseeable future, they are still not allowing devs to make games past the deadline of August 2021?
That is one big pile of shit.
Really? Like, just why? I mean, the Vita store is gonna be there. Why not just allow devs to continue making games? Honestly, is it even worth the stress of trying to have to figure it out? Anyway, here, I went on to ask them, so even with Sony keeping the Vita store open, devs still only have till August 2021 to make new games for it? And he said, yep, confirming that is in fact the truth. Then I went on to say how disappointed I was about this and that I would make a video telling you guys about it. Apparently, I'm just breaking the PS Vita community's hearts now on a weekly basis. I think it's safe to say that. Now, here is an interesting twist you may not have seen coming. Just the day before I was planning to make this video to tell you guys about this horrible news and keep the tissue paper companies in business. Oh wait, I don't think they even need my help on that. Sometimes you ended up popping a Twitter post recently saying this: sad news, it seems that the old deadlines for new digital releases on PS Vita are still valid. That is, the store will continue to work for customers, but the games will stop coming out this summer. Hashtag Vita Island, hashtag Vita 2020, sad emoji. So either this was just one big coincidence that both of these devs happened to state that, or it means that, and this is what I think to be the truth, they just barely heard about it this week themselves. Or hey, it could even have possibly been last week. And the thing that concerns me the most about all of this whole fiasco going on here is that the fact that Sony isn't going to be allowing new games to be released past August 2021 makes me think that we're only delaying the inevitable at this point. True, we did earn a victory over Sony as of recently, and they changed their minds about closing the PS Vita store along with the PS3 store, but if you really take into consideration and look at it at face value here that they are not allowing new games to even still continue on the platform despite this decision, how much longer does the store really have at this point? If I myself were just to guess, and again this is just a guess here, I would say that they're probably planning to leave the store open for maybe another year or two at most. Can't see it being under a year, but anything over that, nah, I gotta say it's gonna be 1 to 2 years. So again, it's one of the reasons why I'm gonna be continuing my series of PS Vita store games to get, just in case. And it looks like that just in case just got a lot stronger. Whatever that means. Now, I did try thinking for a change here, and I was able to come up with a few positive notes to take away from this whole thing. First up here, because we have had some devs in the past make their games a physical only release, it might mean that we might still see some technically new games past the August 2021 deadline from these devs who are going to be making a contract with PlayAsia to release their games past then. I'm just saying, just speculation here, but it could still be a possibility. We saw saw that with Luke Bernard and his Death Tales series, which means for any digital fans out there, you may have to go with the physical version of the title if I am in fact correct, which I very rarely am, so you probably don't have anything to worry about. Second thing that I could think of on a positive note here, which I'm not really having to think of because I'm just gonna blatantly read this Twitter post of an already positive thing, but sometimes you is being awesome again and saying, hey, Vita Island, good news today. Our last ever PS Vita sale just started in the SIEA region store. Huge discounts. Almost all of our games cost just 99 cents now. Full list on the image, hashtag Vita 2021. And for those of you who have any interest in these games, yeah, you can now purchase them for just $1. Actually, even less than that. And here's all of the games right now. Make sure to pause the video. And then the third positive side to this that I could think of, which in a way is kind of sad at the same time. Let's take a few things to consideration here. One, Sony has discontinued the PS Vita handheld worldwide. Two, Sony has discontinued the PS Vita cartridges now worldwide. They are no longer allowing new digital games to get released past the original deadline. So at this point, I mean, other than them reversing their decision on closing the actual PS Vita store, what more bad news could we get at this point? I would like to think that this will probably be one of the last, just by process of elimination here. I guess in some sick way, we can kind of call it Sony's final hurrah? That's sick. Unless, of course, Sony does something really odd, like decides to raid each and every one of our houses, taking away our Vitas for supporting a device that they themselves want to wash their hands clean of. Honestly, I can't see them doing that. No, actually, I changed that mind. I could pretty much see them doing that, but hopefully not. But anyway, there you have it, guys. I guess we can assume at this point that all of the canceled PS Vita games that we've heard about thus far more than likely are going to remain canceled, because unless the devs can get it done in like a few months. So yeah, no more new PS Vita games past August of 2021. And be sure to tell me what you think about all of this news down in the comments section. Just how many tissue papers did you go through watching this? I mean, any more than usual for people who usually watch this channel. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Dr. Super Artie, Matt Hargett, Jamie, Crazy Cat, Mozgus, Romp King, Donut Valley, Tasha Monty, Colossus, Eric DeWitt, Jackie, Azumara, Juan M. Hermosillo, 1488 Dental, Burrs and Mystery, Sakib Alam, Kayonko, Michael O'Connor, Smug Wolf, Jesus Hernandez, Robert Sylvester, Alan Iwazuk, Bushin Ryu Cat, Milk Sama, Shin Snake, Neo Arashi, Reiko Star, Joseph Razmick, Frayden, Matt Fox, B Mystery, Zacrito, McKees Blob, Robert Johnson, Larry Anderson, Rodrigo Vera, Skulshire Tugel TCG, David Ray, H-Hitter, Aaron Swanson, Adam Thury, Wendy K, Pierce Sterner, Heston Joseph, Jelly, Lori Sweeney, Kevin Enright, E-Rock, JR, Jared Haddo, Richard Cruz, PS Vita S, Joshua Williams, Kyle Brooks, Adam Sondy, Clayton Merlarkey, Saul Ramirez, Himdall Imbert, Hero Acer, BMF, Phantom XRS, and Gutter Drums. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares can help equally as much. And much like with the beginning, I have absolutely nothing left to say in the ending, other than that.